Hey, that'd be. I got to start thinking about what tattoo to get for it.
We just trying to catch a good time.
So let's just start off with a game here. So, of course, the big song that you had is Good Time. And, of course, we're going to be talking a little bit about your new single, No Sad Songs, in a little bit here. So let's play a game called Good Times. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a situation or a different event, and you have to tell me whether you would consider it a good time, a bad time, stressful, how you feel about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, no wrong answers, by the way, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so first up, what do you consider this? What kind of time? Paint and sip.
My wife took me to one of those things one time with her, and it was a thing that I didn't think I was going to have fun doing it, but by the end of it, I was taking my painting pretty serious. I mean, it wasn't good or anything, but I got all into it, so good time.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be super stressed out with it the whole time because I'm a terrible painter, so I feel like I'd be looking at everyone else's stuff, and for me, that would be kind of a bad time because I'd just be like, well, I'm super self-conscious about everything. What about watching the show The Bachelor? Have you ever watched The Bachelor before?
It's not so much my thing, but you know what show that I do like to watch is 90 Day Fiancé.
I've never actually watched the episodes of it, but there's that one guy who's always in all the memes.
The guy
the little guy?
Yeah. I always see the memes all the time posted up on Instagram, and I always keep on wanting to watch it because it's one of those shows that I feel like is such a good guilty pleasure show.
It is.
That maybe you don't want to broadcast to the world, kind of like we're doing right now. That's a show that you really like, but I gotta put that on my list. I like that.
Everybody. That show cracks me up. When I'm in the studio and working hard, my mind's kind of fried at the end of the day. So I just want to watch something that makes me laugh, and that show makes me laugh. I haven't really seen too much of The Bachelor, so I can't say. But I'll say open to it.
Now, how about watching baseball on TV?
I'd rather watch it at the game.
Yeah.
But I did grow up watching a lot of baseball. I'm from Georgia, and I grew up in a very deep-rooted Braves family. So I used to remember watching so many Braves games as a kid. So whenever I see a Braves game on TV, it brings back good memories. So good time.
Now, what about skiing and snowboarding? Good time, bad time? Have you ever been skiing or snowboarding?
Yeah, I have one time, and I'll say I will call that painful time because I can't ski good. I tried to figure it out, and I was horrible at it. And I wouldn't call it skiing. I would call it more like falling down a hill is what I was doing. Falling down a hill with skis on.
See, I love skiing. I did it when I was a kid, but my biggest fear was riding that ski lift because you're like a 6 or 7 year old kid and you're going up and you're looking down and every little person down there's an ant and I'm afraid of heights. So besides that, skiing's awesome, but that little guy is, makes me a little nervous.
Man, I got a funny story for you. So
yeah,
I only skied that one time, right? One of the guys in my band, he was so petrified, but when we got to the top of the mountain, we never skied before. So we just went up to do a blue, which apparently is a beginner one, and we didn't know that. So we get to the top. He had never skied before either. He was so scared. He refused to go down. And I said, hey, man, you're going to have to go down with me. We're going to have to just scoot our butts all the way down this hill because we're here now. And he said, I ain't doing it. So he had one of the medics at the ski place put him in one of those like little canoes that they got when someone breaks their leg. And he kind of like escorted him down the hill in that thing. And when he got to the bottom of the hill, he said he got out and everybody was standing around. When he got out, just kind of stood up and walked out. Everybody started booing him.
Now, I wanted to ask you about this because I was curious about it when I saw the collaboration before. Good time, bad time, interesting time. Collaborating with Shaggy, Mr. Boombastic. I've been wondering, how was that and how did that all come together?
Yeah, it was fun. So Shaggy heard Good Time, and he really liked it. He said, man, I want to do a reggae remix of it with me singing with you on it. And I said, man, go for it. That sounds great to me because reggae music is all about, having fun and good vibes. And that's what Good Time's all about. So, yeah, it was a good match, and he did a great job with it.
Now, were you able to hang out with him in person and do it, or was this all done socially distant because of the quarantine?
Yeah. So he's in Jamaica, so everything was socially distanced. But we had a lot of fun pretty much doing that remix over Zoom.
So have you gotten the chance to actually meet him in person yet?
No,
That's
not
so
yet.
wild.
I know.
That's nuts that you can put out a song and never actually
met.
see the person.
Oh, that's crazy. Um, Now what about performing on late night TV? Because I saw recently that you're on Jimmy Kimmel. So how was that?
It was epic, but you know what? It was remote. It was I was here in Nashville, so I'm really excited to be able to like do it again and be able to do it in person. Because I got a feeling next time I will be able to. But still, to be able to do late night TV for the first time, that was my first late night performance ever, was epic. It was so much fun.
Of course, Good Time is the big single that's already hit #1, and we're going to talk a little bit about the new single, No Sad Songs, in a little bit.
Yeah.
But is it true that you have a Good Time tattoo?
I do. I got Good Time tattooed on my legs.
That's awesome. Now, did you decide to do that before or after, the single went #1?
Yeah, I decided when the song went to radio. The way I like to look at tattoos, the ones that I get, I think of them as like bookmarks in my life. Moments that are like I want to commemorate, with a tattoo. Big
Yeah.
important things. And like Good Time was, first of all, it was my very first single I ever had as an artist. I mean, it's my first song that I ever put out. And it was my first song that ever went to radio. So it was a really big deal for me, like personally, when that happened. So I decided to get, Good Time tattooed to, commemorate the moment.
So I didn't realize this until just a few days ago that you're part of that side project that Zac Brown had. How'd you get involved with that?
That came about, Zach he's a really diversified guy when it comes to music. He loves all kinds of genres of music, and he wanted to do something outside of Zac Brown band that was just really kind of experimental, where you just kind of like, see, it's just like how far out there could we get,
Yeah.
And sometimes it's fun as creatives to do that, to kind of like put all the rules to the side and just make something crazy and see how it comes out. And it was fun. It was a great, creative exercise for us. It was a really fun side project for both of us to do, and we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah. Now, you've been writing songs for a long time. You've been writing songs for a lot of artists, Rascal Flatts, of course, Zac Brown Band, Dierks Bentley, Morgan Wallen. And your newest single, No Sad Songs, I noticed a few comments as you performed before that you're so positive, you're so optimistic. And from what I've heard from this single, this is the perfect song right when we get back out into the world. Something that you can just want to sing along with. You want to be with your friends. You want to be at that bar and put this on the machine. You want to be, hearing this in person at a concert. So tell us a little bit about No Sad Songs.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting back to life. It's we had a long time here where we kind of had to put things on pause, and I don't know about you, but I've had about enough stress to last me the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I just want to get back to having fun, get back to living. Life is short, so let's enjoy it. And that's what this song is all about. It's just about having fun. It's really simple message that I want to bring to people, I just want to make people happy with country music and help them to have a good time.
I'm positive that this song is going to be the next one to go to #1 and the next tattoo you get as well.
Hey, that'd be, I got to start thinking about what tattoo to get for it. But I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you. Thank you for all the love that you show me and my music. It means a lot to me. Like I said, I just love making people happy with music, and hopefully my songs do. I can't wait to get back out on the road. Can't wait to get out there and be able to play some live music for you and give you a big old hug in person and be able to hang out.